Okay, so let's talk about the new Boys season. Now, this season has been very slow so far. I think that's because of the past two episodes, the filler episodes that came out. But now we have a new episode, episode 6, and in this one we do get Homelander that receives the V1, spoiler alert, but now it's starting to pick up. The last two episodes, the last two episodes, it's going to be interesting to see where they take the show. How do they defeat Homelander with the V1? So basically, no virus. That's going to be interesting. Can Soldier Boy still take out the powers? He could still take out the powers of Homelander, so that's one way to defeat him. Use Soldier Boy. But besides that, the show has been it lost the spark that it once used to have from the first few seasons. You know, there was so much clever ideas everywhere here and there. Right now, most of the clever ideas are just not there anymore. Whatever they're doing in every episode just doesn't feel innovative. The challenges that they have to face just feel the same. It's sort of like rinse and repeat kind of challenges. Nothing feels like, oh, they're doing something new this time, or their idea is different. Oh, it's something new. No, it's just, one season it was about Compound V. This season it's about V1, which is basically Compound V, but a new name for it and a new ability that you can live forever. But yeah, it's sad to see it like this. But there's still good stuff, like all the advertisements, all the product sponsors and stuff that they do film on the side. Those are still fun to watch. They're funny. They have a sense of humor. That has always been there in The Boys. Every season they do really good at that. But rest of the other stuff, I don't know. Like, every season you see Homelander have some big moment, like he does something and it becomes a meme, or there's stuff like that. This season, nothing. Like Homelander isn't doing something out of the ordinary. Like at this point we know Homelander, we know how he is, what kind of person he is. So everything he does not feel original anymore. It just feels like we've seen it before, right? The writers have not come up with a way to make him feel fresh once again in a new season. He just feels like he's been doing the same thing since the last 3 seasons. Season 3, 4, 5. It's the same Homelander. Like, same is good, but at the same time, you want to see something out of this Homelander, right? Season 1 and 2, when you first saw him, introduced to him, he was very unique. He would do things that you would never expect. And right now, he's got so much power over everyone else that it just, it turned him into a much more boring character, unfortunately. Like, yeah, we get it, he's strong and stuff, but like, that just makes him less, you're just expecting everything that he does, it's expected. The showrunners do not have a good idea to play around with him a little bit more, give people something new out of him. They don't know how to use him at this point. Something similar to what happened with Jack Sparrow. The first few movies, everybody enjoyed him, and then they give him too much screen time, and then they just do the same thing with him over and over in the last few movies. So people kind of get bored of it. So it's similar to that. Too much fame, too much attention, and then people start to ruin the character. Same thing happened with the Umbrella Academy. The 5 character, they ruined that guy. They burned him down to hell. But yeah, let me know what you thought about the New Boys, and do you think it's gonna end well? I still have a high hope of it ending good. Like the ending is definitely gonna be something that hits hard. I have that much trust on the show. But besides that, the entire season is kind of bad. Mid, not bad, but mid. I just hope they end it with a good finale, like the final episode's really good, so that people forget that the whole season was kind of slow. Stranger Things had a bad final season and even worse ending, like a bad ending that's so generic. I hope Boys does not have that. And I trust that they will not have that. But yeah, that was it.